Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Chum Wizards, and today we're going to be kind of talking about my process of designing my logo and why I chose it. So this is something I've been obsessed with for, oh goodness, years now. But it's the idea of, instead of the common phrase is think outside the box. I've been trying to apply that just a little bit further with living outside the box. So I had the idea of creating this tree that it had outgrown its boundaries and its borders. So that box, it's overgrown it. But the box is still there as the foundation. But now it's moved on past that. So that's what I've decided to go with as my watermark or logo, as you will. I figured that I enjoyed this more than trying to come up with something that is super fine polished or hard lines. I just like the way that things look when it's more drawn out instead of precise. I mean, there's obviously a place for having very precise lines and techniques, but with this particular piece, I wanted it to be more free flowing. Like real life is, it can be messy and chaotic at times. So as you can see, I did a basic sketch and just trying to block out where I wanted things and how I want the overall image to look. And now I'm going in, I'm just doing a dark silhouette. I don't need a lot of colors because this is mostly meant for, putting as a watermark on my stuff. More for myself and for branding than for, that final piece. Obviously, when I go to apply this to prints, I'm going to do a cleaner version of this. But I wanted to have, just didn't want to take long, but I wanted to at least have something there that I'm proud of. So this is obviously something that I've drawn multiple times, different mediums. I think this is probably the second time I've done this digitally, so it was a bit different for me, especially because I'm not sitting here trying to make this as precise as, say, if I were to do of this. So yeah, I went in, I'm experimenting with line weights. I really wasn't happy with that final tree shape, so as you can see, I'm going back in, playing around with a different way to render it. I decided to actually use a different brush, with a different brush texture, and that's giving me more of the, as you can see, like a quick stippling look to it. I felt like this was more indicative of leaves, just that solid color that I had before. It wasn't really pretty. It just wasn't happening. Even though this is quick, that still doesn't mean that I can't achieve some of the effects that I was looking for quickly. So I'm just going in and trying to show more now where the darks and the lights would be without too crazy. I think overall I probably spent about, I want to say like 30 to 40 minutes on this, between talking with my girlfriend and then trying to finish this piece. But I decided that I was also going to throw in some highlights on the tree itself. At first I hadn't intended on doing that. The more I looked at it, the more I'm like, there's some more room here to give it more of a sense of depth. So that's what I'm doing, throwing some highlights in on the tree itself. Yeah, I initially hadn't planned on using straight lines at all in this, but I ended up doing that. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks guys for watching. If you'd like to see some of my artwork, check out the social medias. And I'd love to hear comments on why you chose the logos that you chose for your own pages. Alright, you guys enjoy.